So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Derby against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Iker Casillas himself has tipped him to be his long-term successor, and that's heady praise indeed.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tries a through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Schneiderlin goes along. Now it's Martial. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Looks like a good ball through. Played out wide. Phil Jones gets it away. Fence has got rid of that. Tries lifting it over. Derby with the majority of possession so far. It is still early. He goes long. Here it comes. Salino. Derby had a tight game last time out and looked to build on that. Looks to slip it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Who's going to make this theirs? Played out to the wing. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Blint, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Now the pass. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Derby draw first blood here.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
On that. The only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Blint passes it through. Another piece of really good defending. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it high. Nice little chip. It's a brilliant interception. Fine defending there. Wonderful quick feet. Derby They're ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Looks to slip it through. Away from immediate danger. Chip through. Now here's the through ball. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Looks like a good ball through. Throw it. Blint. Schneiderlin. Blint. Now it's Martial. Coaxed out to the wing. Lofted into the middle. And forward. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Here it comes. Nicely controlled. The play, and it is a goal kick. Half-time here.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Derby head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Derby going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Made certain that won't get through. Phil Jones tries to get it forward quickly. Leandro Salino. Manchester United grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Draxler. It's gone a long way up and away. Derby are still that goal to the good. Lobs it in gently. Now here's the through ball. Battles to win it back. Phil Jones. Now the pass. Here it comes. Overhit and out of play. Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Derby haven't made a substitution yet. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
They may have been caught offside, but they aren't going to give up on that type of run. They only need to get it right once, and it's all about the timing now.
Out to the flank. Out towards the flank. And he's straight offside. Loose, getting there. And it's Martial. Change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 22.
Looks like a good ball through. And he's onside. And he's cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away. Derby chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Can he score? Decent strike, kept him fizzing low.
Well, that may have caused the keeper some real problems had it stayed on target. Got lucky then.
In with a header! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Derby have a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will...
Tremendous from Martial! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Darmian drives it towards the front. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Clinging on for the points here, right at the end. Almost nothing left on the clock here. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but what? Well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's hard, but if anyone's going to turn it around, I think it'll be them.
Plays it out to the wing. Can he put it away? Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Derby could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? And now they can launch a counter. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries a through ball. He's in space and looking for options. The defence can get it clear. The final whistle. Derby always looked the more